We are doing really well, but as you can see, the clouds are pretty fucking dark. They've been dark, but it's only 10:15, and we got 5. This is our 5th long we're wrapping up, so we only got but 6 left. But it is getting dark and it's sprinkled a little bit, so hoping the weather holds up, lets us finish these fucking lawns out, and then we could relax and get ready for work tomorrow, non-mowing work. Here is the pre-workout meal. Got a bagel with 2 servings of PB2 on it and a banana, an Oikos yogurt cup with the remainder of the PB2 with blueberries, and 2 chicken sausages. So it is a little after 4 o'clock. I got home from work around 3, just a little after 3. And then you guys saw my pre-workout meal, which was really good. Ate that, ate that. That was kind of a fucking bar there. Ate that. And then I uploaded day 170. And now it is time for the gym. Got my clothes on. Just going to make my got my workout written up. So today I'm going to be hitting shoulders and triceps. I'm going to do my 15-minute stairs, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps dips, 4 sets of pin-loaded lateral raise, 8 to 10 reps, last set, 4 sets of plate-loaded press. First set, I'm going to do 8 to 10 reps. Second and third set, 6 to 8 reps heavy. And then last set, 10 to 12 reps, just pushing more blood and get a little more volume in there. Then I'm going into straight bar extensions, 3 by 8 to 10 reps. Last set, cable upright row, 3 by 8 to 12 in their reps. And then rope extensions, 2 by 10 to 12. And then I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 reps ab wheel. I've been doing that after my lifts for the past couple days. So, yeah, going to make my pre. I will show you my the pre that I got before I make it. But it is HWMF. I believe it is white cherry. I don't totally remember, but this is going to be my first time trying it. So let's see how it is. When your shaker bottle matches your fucking tattoo. Look at that shit. Alright, yeah, I'll show you the pre. Give me 1 second. So it is white cherry. HWMF. White cherry. Let's give this bitch a try. Alright, we're just gonna go with 1 calm little scoop. Good. Yeah. Very good. Smooth. Yeah, I like it. I'm glad I got it. Here's part 1 of dinner. I got 3 carrots and a sweet potato that I cut up. I'm gonna mix the carrots around in this and put some salt on them and cinnamon, and then the carrots I'm just gonna salt them, put them in the oven. I'm gonna take these carrots out when they get soft, and I'm gonna let these crisp up like some French fries, sweet potato fries with a steak, and then I'm gonna cut up the other half of that watermelon and have that as well for dinner. Some of these are inedible like that, but they're pretty fucking good, the ones that are edible. Yeah, I don't mind a little bit of char on the backside. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. But these are pretty fucking good. Except that one. That one's terrible. Not good. And then these. So it is 10 to 8 right now. I think I'm going to edit tomorrow's video because I might be going to my sister's for dinner after work. So I don't know really if I'll have time or whatnot. So I might just get it out of the way now. But dinner was really good. The steak was good. Those carrots were good. The sweet potatoes were a little bit burnt, but whatever. That never killed nobody, I guess, huh? But for the next, like, probably hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, I'm going to read. I'm also going to work on just a question that I had kind of randomly pop into my brain yesterday at work. Or this might have been 2 days ago. But the question that I had is how to quantify progress when you don't have a sense of direction, or you don't have a sense of like what you want to do. And I think that's a big problem that people have. And I think having a sense of direction, I haven't fully fleshed out this idea. I've just been thinking about it while working. And I don't really believe that there is an actual answer that you could derive from this question, because it's such a broad question and it's way too nuanced to just come to one singular answer. I assume that the answer is going to be very situational. I believe that this is something that causes just a lot of self-esteem and self-confidence issues in people, is when you don't have a sense of direction or an idea of what you want to do in life, you really can't quantify progress. So like, now what do I mean by that? Like, so say me with landscaping, I can quantify progress. I could lay it out and see like, okay, this is steps. This is progress that I'm making. Going to the gym, there's things you could do. If your goal at the gym is to get stronger, if your weight is going up on lifts, that is progress that you can see, and that is towards a certain goal, right? And in landscaping, the more jobs me and Riley get, the more money we make, the more clients we get, and just connections and yada yada. Like, there's so many little things that, like, okay, we're making steps forward. This is progress. We could see the progress very clearly. Now, what about somebody that literally has no idea what they want to do? And what about just the average Joe that works a 9 to 5, doesn't have any outside hobbies? They literally just wake up, go to work, come home, eat, go to bed. They have no outside of work goals, aspirations, hobbies, nothing to where they could show or they could see, I'm making progress. And I think as humans, I think we're hardwired to strive for progress and whatever it may be, right? Because we're very goal-oriented creatures. Just dating back, tens and hundreds of thousands of years ago, our goal every morning, if you, not to get scientifically political here, but let's take a look at 10,000, 100,000 years ago. As human beings, our goal was to wake up every morning and provide. In the sense of, there's something we have to achieve. We have to go out and we have to, kill an animal and retrieve food for our family. And the thought of the goal was, we need to stay alive. That was much more prevalent than it is now, because staying alive, although I shouldn't say it's easier, because there's a lot more things that can kill us. As humans, we don't think about it as much anymore, because a lot of life is just so automated and easy and fucking, it's, just go with the flow. Oh, I'm hungry, go to the grocery store. Oh, I'm thirsty, go to the sink. I'm not going to freeze to death. I'm in a warm house. Obviously there's people in the world that are not in a warm house, but the typical person, right? The average person. So now, how do we quantify progress is my question, when you have no sense of direction. And just even young people coming out of high school that don't go to college, don't really know what they want to do. And let's say like entrepreneurs, for example. A lot of entrepreneurs, before they have an idea of what they want to do, they know, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to own business, I want to do this, but where do I even fucking start? And that's the question that I want to answer. That's the question that interests me, is how does somebody like that has no sense of direction, but they know they have a broad understanding of what they want to do. I want to own a business, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to do this, or this, right? But they can't go into grave detail of like, I want to own this type of business. And say people with like this YouTube stuff, like, I always kept saying, I want to post YouTube, I want to post YouTube, I want to post YouTube, I want to post YouTube. But I didn't really have like a sense of what I want to post, a direction. So I said, all right, fuck it. I'm going to try to post every single day as long as I can. So I know I could I could track my progress. Every day that I upload, boom, that's another step in the, in progress. So that's easily quantifiable. But now say a person that's like doesn't have that. They want to be successful, but they don't know how they want to be successful. And I just don't know how you track. I just don't know how you track progress on that necessarily. I think that's why a lot of people give up, because there's nothing to keep them going. There's nothing that's showing them they're walking in the right direction. Something that I maybe thought about is like, okay, if you don't know what you want to do, set out every day to come up with 3 ideas that maybe you want to do down the line or that you want to strive for. Do that for a week, right? Even if it's one idea, say one idea a day, do that for a week. So every day you can go, okay, I came up with an idea. That's progress. I came up with an idea. Boom. On Monday, I made progress. Tuesday, I made progress. Wednesday, I made progress. Now, at the end of the week, you have 7 ideas. Take those ideas and whittle them down until you do pros and cons and really think it through and flesh it out until you arrive at one idea. That's just like something I don't really know. So I'm going to really just kind of try to figure that idea out and fully think it through and read a little bit. So that was kind of a little bit of a tangent I just went on. But maybe, I don't know, somebody out there has some answers too and would like to converse about it. But just moving forward for the next couple of days, keep that in mind. Think about it. How to quantify progress when there is no direction. Yeah, that's my little rant. Time to crack this hitter. Oh, shit, boys. And read and write.